morning all. In last video we discussed about the levers, efficiency, velocity, such things about the machines. Now today we will discuss about the kinds of the lever. Last video I told you that there are three kinds of the levers are there: class first lever, class second lever, and class third lever. There are three terms are there main important: effort, load, and the fulcrum. In the class 1 lever, the fulcrum is in the between the effort and the load. Fulcrum is at the center. Its common examples are a seesaw, a pair of scissors, a crowbar, handle of water pump. These are some example of the class 1 lever. Class 1 lever, the mechanical advantage and velocity ratio can have any value greater than 1, equal to 1, or less than 1. In class 2 lever, this is the class first lever. Now, class 2 levers in which the fulcrum and the effort at the two ends, mean fulcrum and effort at the two ends, and load is in between them. Its common examples are a nutcracker, a bottle opener, a wheelbarrow, or such some examples are there. Its mechanical advantage and velocity ratio class second lever is always more than 1. So the same way in class third lever. In class third lever, fulcrum and load are at the two ends, and effort is always at the center. In the mechanical advantage and velocity ratio for class third levers are always less than 1. Its common examples are sugar tongs, the forearm used for lifting a load, fire tongs, foot trackers are such some examples are of class 3 levers. Now example of each lever as found in the human body. In class first lever in the action of nodding of heads, class second lever raising the weight of the body, class 3 lever is raising a load by the forearm, mean the elbow joint act as the fulcrum at one end, biceps exert the effort in the middle, and load on the pain is at the other end. Thus, this is the example of class third. Now, pulley. A simple pulley, it is a metallic disc with the grooved rim. A string of rope is passed around the groove at the rim. The disc rotator about the axis pushing through its center. The axle is fixed rigidly to the frame. Mean this pulley is in this way, and it is hanged over with a string to the rigid body. So a single pulley can be used in two ways: as a fixed pulley by keeping its axis on the rotation stationary, and as a movable pulley by changing the axis of the rotation. So first of all, the single fixed pulley is a pulley which has its axis rotation stationary in the position is called a fixed pulley. This is common example of this one. So it mechanical advantage, velocity ratio, and the efficiency of the single fixed pulleys, as we know that here in this single fixed pulley, on this side is the when you put the load, and this side you use the effort. The string stretched to the upward direction, tension is there. It means the load will be equal to the tension. Effort is also equal to tension. It means effort is equal to load. From this you can easily identify that if effort is equal to load, then mechanical advantage and the velocity ratio will be equal to 1. In this type of machine, the efficiency is 100%. Because the velocity ratio is 1, mechanical advantage is 1. But in actual practice, however, there is always some friction at the axle or in the pulley bearings. So the effort needed is little more than the load to be lifted. Thus the mechanical advantage is less than 1, but the velocity ratio is 1. So efficiency is always less than 1. Now a single movable pulley, this is the single fixed pulley in this way. A single movable pulley, a pulley whose axis rotation, now movable pulley. A pulley whose axis rotation is movable, not fixed on position, is called movable pulley. Its common example, this is a pulley system and its rigged string is attached with a rigged end and its effort is on this side. Load will be on downward direction here. And this is also tension on the string. This is a frame and this is axle. Tension is equal to effort. In such system, the load will be equal to this tension plus this tension. T plus T is equal to 2T. But effort is equal to T. So mean effort will be equal to half of the load. So thus using a single pulley, load can be lifted by applying an effort equal to half load. So a single moving pulley acts as a force multiplier. Its mechanical advantage is equal to load over effort. Here load is 2T while effort is T. 2T over T is equal to 2 double. So when the free end of the string is pulled up by the effort through a distance D, the load is raised up through a distance D and a half. So the reason is that the segment of string on both sides of the pulley moves up by distance D and a half. So efficiency of the such pulley is also 100%. Efficiency is also 100%. But for an actual machine, it is not possible, as I already told you that there is some friction is there. So in next video, I will explain you main topic with numerical rated, which is I think that 95% that there will be in the exam about the movable pulley when we use the combination of the pulleys, mean we use 2, 3, 4 or 5 pulleys. I will explain to the next video. Thank you.